Hello, Promise.
Hey, Kylo, what's going on?
We're just scrolling the galaxy. What are you doing today?
Oh, I'm actually at Hollywood Studios right now.
Would you like to join me on the Starcruiser?
Wait, what?
Come now or reap the consequences.
Wait, really?
Yes, really.
And they can come along too? Kylo is saying we can come on the Starcruiser right now. Well, what are you guys waiting for? Come along.
It's based off our name.
And we have arrived at Galaxy's Edge, but we have to hurry on in. We gotta meet up with Kylo and get on this cruiser. Let's jump to light speed to get there. You weren't at the little meeting space over there that's for, you know, to get on the cruiser. Are you still meeting me here? Oh no, I think we're getting stood up, you guys. Hey gang, if you couldn't tell, no, I am not getting on the Starcruiser. I so wish I was though. So I was like, I have to go to Galaxy's Edge. I have to celebrate it in some way. And this is the best place that I know to celebrate it. So unless you've been living under a rock, literally the Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser, you can hear it taking off right now, has just opened. And this allegedly is one of the port of entries. They do have giant little grass walls as well as a little chain that I guess is doing enough to keep us out of this cruiser. And in case you guys don't know about what it is, it's literally a resort hotel, but it's a full 2-day experience with Jedi lightsaber training. You even are a part of the story where you have to like go and find things, do clues. It's a whole experience, which is why it will cost you an arm and a leg, and I hope to get to do it one day. But for now, we're just gonna hang out in Galaxy's Edge, and actually, there are a couple things here that will help me wash away my tears of not being able to get on the Starcruiser, and that is 3 different areas where you can get an adult beverage to wash away your tears as well. So we're gonna do a little Galaxy's Edge bar crawl. My first drink here at Docking Bay 7 is going to be the Surly Sarlacc. It's Kettle One Botanical Grapefruit and Rose Vodka, Minute Maid Limeade Raspberry with spicy mango flavors for $14. And for my sustenance to soak up this bar crawl, I am going to get the Pierjanad Hot Chicken Tip Yip. It's crispy chicken glazed in a spicy chipotle sauce and served with white rice and relish sweet corn, shishitsu peppers, jicama, plantains, and cilantro for $15.49. And how delicious do both of these look? There's really only one way to find out, and that's by trying it. First, let's try our little Sarlacc here. Cheers, you guys, to the opening of the Starcruiser. You guys would not believe this, but it tastes very, very Sarlacc-y. It actually is a very, very good drink. I'm usually one that stays away from lemonade and grapefruit, but for some reason, the combinations of everything, the botanicals mixing together, it is so, so delicious. And I love that, sorry, yes, I'm playing with my food, Mom. I know you taught me better. I love that they have really weird ice here. It's like just really bizarre, you know, space ice, as it were. But it's a really, really, really good first drink for sure. And then I am loving the color on this chicken right here. Let me just remove that cilantro just so I can cut in the middle. Yeah, nice and moist, but still crispy on the outside. I am pumped to try this. I got a little bit of the chicken, a little bit of the corn relish, and a little yuca, and a little cilantro all in one bite. Let's give it a try. It definitely has a really extreme heat that I wasn't ready for, but I am loving it. I'm here for it, totally. Super, super crispy. I love that it comes with white rice and a little bit of the corn relish, so it makes it a little more healthy of a meal. I know it's still kind of fried chicken or fried tip-yip, you know, a lot of grains to help me soak up the rest of the day, if you will. Docking Bay 7, you done me right again. Such a delicious first stop. And I even love eating out here in their outdoor patio area. It's so relaxing, but definitely was a little hot today, so happy I found a space inside. I see some troopers out. Maybe they'll know what is up with Kylo and why he stood us up. Excuse me, sir, excuse me. Do you know why Kylo stood us up?
You don't ask the questions.
Okay, fine. I guess we'll never know why Kylo stood us up today, but luckily there are more Galaxy's Edge bars to be crawled. But if you guys have never done a bar crawl, the main thing you must do is pace yourself. Not just for safety, finances, and fun, but also because there's so much other things to do here. You can do a little something, do a little shopping, and then head to your next bar for your next drink. So I think we're gonna go check out the marketplace. And what's so cool about coming into the marketplace here is you're always seeing new things, and no matter how much I have filmed and looked at this wood carving station, I think I've been too busy looking at the porgs that I never noticed Chewbacca. It's probably not Chewbacca, it's just a Wookiee carving down below, but how cool is that? And I love coming in this little shop. It has like the little carousels of all the hanging ships, as well as the entire really, really big Imperial ship above here. Yeah, right? Isn't that crazy? And then it's also a little hard to see always because the big bright light, but flying in the air over here, there's like Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader, and an epic little battle. And just like the marionettes I showed you, you also can get a Darth Vader marionette or a wooden stormtrooper doll. I think the marionette is so cool, especially the idea of making Vader a puppet, because it's kind of what he was if you know the story. And I have definitely shown these guys before. I just think they're so cool. They're like posable characters, like all made of wood, like very old school toys, even a little Admiral Akbar. But I love it. You can just make them like dance and get down and do the worm. And I definitely have never noticed this. It's the Dejaric board game with the checkers and all the players. I have to know how much this is. Wow, it's actually cheaper than I thought it was gonna be. It's $49.99, but that is so cool. I don't even know if I would actually play or learn how to play. Oh yeah, so it looks like you have this, and then you also can flip it over and it's regular checkers. So oh, that's cool with like the different logos on the little actual checkers. Yeah, that's going on the wedding registry. Now on the Starcruiser, I have been informed by some sources that they even do have shops like this where you can go and get your full Jedi garb and your lightsabers, but luckily there are still places in Galaxy's Edge where you also too can dress like a Jedi. And of course, one of the most beloved Jedis is Rey. They have her whole costume here, even down to her arm wraps. I love that. That is so, so cool. And then yeah, the rest of your classic Jedi gear here. I just want to see how much something like this little frock is. $69.99, and you can dress like the best Obi-Wan. And over here at Ronto Roasters, they do actually have some food and some specialty cocktails as well. They do have some without alcohol, the Tatooine Sunset, which is what I've had before and is amazing. And of course, they have the Surly Sarlacc, which we had over at Docking Bay 7. And the only other two they have is kind of like a traditional ale, and then a Coruscant cooler. But unfortunately, I was gonna get the Coruscant cooler and it's not available today. I don't know if they ran out with something that's in it. So we are gonna skip over Ronto Roasters for a little drink. But that's okay, like I was telling you, there were really only 3 stops I was planning to do. I actually wasn't sure if Ronto Roasters had alcoholic beverages, so I was planning on skipping over it anyway, but it is good to know. But let's head to the next beverage that I had planned, and that's at the milk stand. You know, this milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, whatever that means.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours, damn right.
Over here at the milk stand, we are gonna get their blue milk cooler. It's a plant-based blend of coconut and rice milk with alluring fruity characteristics featuring Bacardi rum for $15. Second drink of the crawl. They do recommend that you stir it with your saber here a little bit because they do kind of just pour the Bacardi rum on top. So we gotta make sure it's all in there, but let's give it a try. You guys would not believe this, but it tastes very milky. There has always been a lot of discussion about the milk stand here. A lot of people do not like the milks. I have had the regular milk as well, and there is something about putting the Bacardi, or they have one, the green milk is with tequila. There's something about putting it in there that I think actually makes the milk taste better. I don't know if that's just my head or Jedi mind tricks or something like that, but it's very, very good. It's actually very refreshing, very cold, not quite frozen, but a very cold drink when you're hot in Patio. And I am just chilling now here by the Millennium Falcon, as you do, with my blue milk, and the crowd level is definitely what I was expecting it to be with the opening of something big. I bet you a lot of people are coming here even thinking going to Galaxy's Edge that they're gonna be able to some way get to see the Galactic Star Cruiser if you're just not, you know, aware of what's going on in the park. So I definitely think that has enhanced it. But maybe also people are here celebrating, like me, just the opening of something new. And even though we cannot get on the Starcruiser, there is a ship I know we can get on right over there, Millennium Falcon, Smugglers Run. And the standby time for Smugglers Run is actually 115 minutes right now. So luckily there is a single rider, or what I like to call it, which is what Disney should have called it, the solo rider. Duh. Oh yes, the hallways are always so cold. Oh, feels so good, and definitely a little empty so far, but with a 115-minute standby wait, I'm assuming there's still gonna be a little bit of wait for a single rider, but that's usually my number one suggestion to people coming to Galaxy's Edge for the first time, is if it is a long wait, your whole party can jump on single rider and get in a lot quicker. You just might not be together, but you could also be together. Like when I came with my family, we all jumped in the single rider lane, and I got to be with my brother and my niece, and then everyone else was separate in different ones. So you might luck out too, but I'm just solo today, so I'll just get to be with me, myself, and Chewie. This to me is almost just as much fun as the ride. Getting to walk through the Millennium Falcon, this hunk of junk. Thank you. It even sounds like it's a hunk of junk. There's panels coming off the wall, but she's my hunk of junk.
Pilots, line up behind the train. And engineers, you harpoon that precious cargo. All right, into the cockpit. I hope you are ready, my friends, but to be sure, I will be coming along with you.
Oh my goodness.
Repair test. Hit your flashing buttons. Move your stick to fly right and left. I was just about to say that. Pilot on the right. Make the jump to light speed. There is the train. Yes, he's mashing those controls. Fire the missiles at the train. Hurry. Our destroyer is collapsing!
Oh my god!
Left pilot, hit the boosters! Boost! We made it! I don't believe but we made it! Now, let's get out of here!
Well, we definitely ran some smugglers, and truthfully, we did not wait that long in single rider. I wasn't sure what it was gonna be like. With the standby line being over 100 minutes, it probably was like a 15-minute wait. Definitely a good little time killer here in Galaxy's Edge. And this whole area by the Millennium Falcon is actually very, very special to me. When Galaxy's Edge opened, probably a little over 2 years now, which is crazy to think it's basically been like 3 years that it's been open. They gave us pass holders, us Disney pass holders, a little preview, and I was so pumped. When I was able to book the preview, I literally like cried on social media saying I got a preview to Galaxy's Edge, and then I also booked a tattoo appointment on opening day to get a Star Wars tattoo, and I took pictures here on the opening. It is such a special memory, and I know the people that are on that Starcruiser are also having special memories like that, and I can't wait to be one of those people one day soon. But until then, I will still celebrate in the honor of Star Wars. And there is one last place that we are going to be celebrating today, and I was able to get an advanced dining reservation for it, and it's at Oga's Cantina. It is the main Galaxy bar. We're gonna head into the Droid Depot, and maybe by the time we're out of there, our reservation for the Cantina will be ready. Now on opening day here, I did make a droid at the Droid Depot. I named her Lo because she was me and Kylo's love child. And it's been about 3 years for her batteries to start to die a little bit, and I actually used her a lot, playing around with it, showing my animals her. So I'm actually impressed that it made it the full 3 years. So I do want to go in here and ask them if there's something I can do, if I can bring her in to kind of, you know, revive her a little bit. Yes, I just love it in here. It has the same excitement as it did on opening day. Doesn't it, buddies? This is crazy. Look at this R2-D2 here. He is like ready for action with full appendages. And this is where you got to pick all your parts. You get to come and stand through here, and you can mix and match colors. You literally can get creative with your droid and make it perfectly yours. And you can even get a interactive DJ Rex in here as well. But I think we are gonna be seeing the real thing in just a little bit. Oh, this is pretty fancy. My love for the Droid Depot really does go this deep to where I would get a little, is this a lounge fly? I can't really tell. It looks like a lounge fly, but I'm not sure if it is or not. It's still $74.99, but I love this Droid Depot backpack. And I love all this kitchen gear too. Look at this little like popcorn / salad bowl. It's a little upside down R2-D2. Even some little kitchen towels, Droid Depot, as well as a little like hot plate of a BB-8 unit. Very cute stuff in here. And I did actually find the information I was looking for as well. Basically, there are batteries in the controller of the droid, but I didn't know there are also batteries in the droid itself. Of course, I'm that girl that comes here and all I needed to do was change the batteries. So I have to go home and like figure out inside of the droid in the main compartment where that battery is. So hopefully that can fix her and get her running again. And the nice cast member said if that does not, that's when you go ahead and bring her back into the Droid Depot, and they'll give her a full logistic rundown and figure out what's wrong with her and fix it for you. And perfect timing because our table is ready at Oga Cantina. If you guys are looking for the Cantina, it can be sometimes hard to find. So that is the Millennium Falcon we were just at. If you go walk under this little bridge walkway right here, there is like a giant blue and red kind of tarp, and it's right here. It does say Cantina, but it's a little hard to find, and I like it that way, but we're gonna head in. We're gonna get to see DJ Rex right here, bringing us the heat.
From their hit recording, listen up, meatbags. Here is Cindy and Seven and the Clinkers with their hit tune, Droid World.
And they also do have a QR code here, so if you want to scan that, you guys can dream about the drinks here with me. And for my third and final drink, I am getting the Bespin Fizz. It's Bacardi Superior Rum, Yuzu Puree, pomegranate juice, white cranberry juice, and a cloud swirl for $19. All right, let's give this a little try before it starts spilling everywhere. Tastes very, very fizzy. It is so delicious, you guys. I'm so excited. I decided to get something different. When I came here opening day, I got only one drink also. It was called the Jedi Mind Trick, and I really liked it. This costs a little bit more, about, you know, $19 because of the special effects, but worth every penny, having the best time at Oga's. And what's really great, when you go to leave, you get to keep your little coaster. Oga Cantina, you're coming home with me. Who we have over here, finally showing his face.
You brought me here on their word. They should be flattered. You should be afraid.
Here he is, the guys that stood us up here. Head shaking no. You're telling me to leave now. You told me to come here and meet you. I'm dismissed? Oh.
On your way.
Come on, I was trying to meet up with you guys. Ashlyn's here in her Falcon shirt, and whenever Ashlyn is here, we know someone is also not too far behind. The woman with the dark saber. You guys, look at these shirts that she makes.
Oh, thank you. But can we talk about the shirts you make
epic.
too?
No, I don't have cool Star Wars shirt like
you're gonna
this.
have to bleach this.
Link in the, I will bleach that. Link in the description.
Oh,
Go get
thank
Maria's
you.
beautiful shirt. You cannot have her dark saber though.
This is hard to find, but it's also broken.
It also is broken. She was trying to give Kylo her broken saber.
Broken dark saber. He's like,
I love it. Bright suns, you two. Bright suns. Well, that was definitely fun to see some friends there really quick and Betu, especially, of course, they're right by Kylo. And speaking of friends, I would definitely like to come back to Galaxy's Edge and do another one of these bar crawls with a big group of people, but sometimes it can get out of hand and it can take hours and hours and hours to go throughout the day because you're getting multiple drinks, but I wanted to keep it simple. I wanted to hop to every single place here in Galaxy's Edge. I could get a drink. It definitely helped heal some wounds that I had in my heart about not getting on the cruiser. Help me, future promise. You're my only hope to getting on Starcruiser one day. But for now, thank you guys for coming along. Please make sure you're subscribed and you hit that notification bell so you can come on all the other fun journeys with me. Peace, love, and positivity, and all the good things. May the Force be with you. Bye.